What's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray back at you with a stock market update, and we going live. Before the bell, I'm gonna take you into the opening bell. We're gonna run into and see what's going on in the market right now. We got the VIX is gonna open up just a tad bit because we have the S&P Future 500 is down about a quarter of a percent. The Nasdaq futures are down almost half a percent, and the Dow futures are slightly red. The Russell futures are green, so they are not down. Now that just in and of itself, I like to follow the small caps. So we'll see if I need in order for me to believe that this is going to be a bearish day. I want to see the Russell moving to the downside. Let's take a look at the SPX. Here we are with the weekly expected move, even though we've had a wide range this week. So let's take a look at Monday. So Monday, the market gap down, opened up beyond the lower range of the expected move. Tuesday, we pulled back up inside. Wednesday, you can see broke down below. And then Thursday, we ended up in between. So you guys can see this is one of the reasons why I do like to put why I like to have the expected move on there. Cause look, you know, I imagine I'm just guessing if you were to sell something out here and sell something out here every week, you might be profitable. Just doing that in and of itself. Uh, Last night I placed I did some trading overnight, just something small. I put on I shorted the futures, so we can go. Let's see if I can. Let's go to trade. So when I click on trade over here on the TastyTrade platform, then I can come to curve view, active. So we're gonna go to grid, and I was trading the micro S&P futures, and all I did was like once it got up here right around this moving average and it started holding. I think yesterday evening I may have put it on right around here, and it hit right there. Just a little scoopy. I don't know. It was see if it's gonna show it over here. It was a little $50. It won't show on the option chain because the on the option chain it wasn't an option. So I just shorted, like outright futures. I was just doing something. I thought we were gonna get a bigger down move than what we did. It broke down like right here, maybe this morning, and now it's just holding at this level. Now I want to show you what this level is. We'll put our indicators is. Here is this simple moving average right here. This is a 9-day simple moving average, and you can see that right there is acting as resistance. And here we are right here. So, if I had to make a call today, where I think that we'll stay right in this range. Now you can see these Fibonacci extension levels are holding. Right now, we came down. This was last week. This was Monday. Now I'm looking at the futures. So this was Monday, and we hit right here at the 2618. And you can see it wicked. So that level right there held as support. And you can see all week we've been in between here and here. I'm willing to bet that we'll stay right around in here today. I don't think we'll get a whole lot of movement today. This may be an inside day. And we can also look at the SPX and look at the let's look at the SPX, and then we'll go look at the 0 DTE. So this is the option that will expire today. And you can see it has a 53 expected move today. So that basically will that'll put a range up around 53 up will put us at what? 53, about what, 70 something, 72. So if we were looking at this, let's pull up the SPX. So that'll put you up right around this range, right around in here. I'm just gonna make yeah, that'll put you up like right here. So right here where this gap is right here, this would be your up range to the upside. So right up in here, and to the downside, if you went minus 53, what that'll put you at right around 52, we'll call it 60 something. Just rounding it off, making it easy math. So that'll put you right around in here, 65. So this would be the range. So it's basically predicting that anywhere within this area right here, from here to right around in here, is where we'll be today. So a couple things, a lot of people like to trade the zero DTE. I don't really do it. But one of the things you can do, sometimes I do it, but with the way the market is now, as volatile as it is, I wouldn't. You could do something like maybe sell that expected move, sell the, I would come out here, sell there, sell there, excuse me, and you can pick up a buck 35 in premium as right now. So when the market opens up, this will probably tighten up. It could be more, it could be less, but you can sell that, and you'll be look. It give you a little bit of room outside of that, and you just basically just betting that the market's gonna stay in between there. Uh, that's a trade. So some people like to do those zero DTEs. Every now and then I do one. I generally like to pick a side. Me, I like to pick a side. So if I was doing it, I would either do a butterfly. I would come do a either let's say I'm if I think it's gonna go down, I pick the expected move to the downside. I come right over here, do something like so. So if I was gonna do it, that's what I do. Buy this for about 20 bucks, and you're gonna have a max profit of 480. So if you buy this, it's $5 wide as it strikes at $5. So you want to pin, oh, why did it look like that? You want to pin this right here on the center. So this would make it $5 wide. If I widen this out, I could do $10 wide, pay 45 cents. Once again, I need the market to go down there though. If the market goes up, I'm out. I'm out of $45. I may do one today. Let's see if I can hit one. Um, so we'll clear it out. I may do one today. See if I can hit one. Uh, Also, let's go look at now. What I want to look at is we'll go and look at what else we got over here on my watch list. So just looking at this, this is pointing to a flat to bullish, right? If the Russell was, excuse me, flat to bearish. If the Russell itself was red, then I'd be all in on like a short right now. I still think at some point this market will roll over. The setup and the financials for me is bear. Let me show you. This is a bear setup for me. If we look over here, if you look right here, you can see we had this high pull back right here, and then pull back here, and then up and then down. Now, if you look, you will see the XLF, which is the financials, came up here and made this pattern right here, broke out of the pattern, and then came back through. So if I was right here, I'm gonna go from this top. I had this drawn out. I must have deleted it to right here. Draw another trend line. You've been looking at charts for years. You can see this stuff. You'll be able to like the more you look at charts, the more you'll just be able to come on and look at it. Now you see that like that little triangle. So even before this would have happened, this is how I would have drawn this out. I would have came right across this top, from this top to this top, from this low to this low. And you see it broke out of here. Now, and it shot up a little bit, but instead of continuing to go, it came back to retest and then came back and settled. So that's a double top. It made the highs here and then gap down all the way so to where it broke out to the bottom side of that range, pull back into here. And we are sitting right here in the sweet zone of where you get your retracement between the 618 and the 38.2%. At this point, what we need is to see it come back down and take this low out. If the financials come down and take this low out right here, I really think that's horrible for the markets because these are the banks. Like if we want to look and see what banks in the financial sector, all you got to do is like Google banks and XLF, and you will see it's your major banks. Now this similar, I want to save this. Now this similar setup is also in JP Morgan. Go to JP Morgan. Look at that. See, I got it drawn out here. Same setup. And it's sitting as well. I'm telling you guys, if we get a break to the downside in the XLF, the rest of the market goes. Banks go down. That's why I keep the XLF on. It's only like a $42 ETF. I don't trade it hardly at all. I don't really trade it, but I look at it to view. It's one of these things that I look at. Everything from the VIX down to XLE is what I look at to tell me what the market is doing that day. If the financials are down, the rest of the market goes with it. XLE is already down. Like it's just been drifting, right? And it looked like it could go some more as well. But looking at that setup in the XLF is making me bearish. Like overall, I don't think this down move is over. We come back over here and um, look at the S&P 500 futures. I still think we got levels to go. We're sitting right now. We are sitting at, if we let's zoom out some, we really haven't gone down that much, to be honest with you. All things considering, this is a yearly chart, and you can see how far, you know, we are from here. I still think, like I said, if I put my indicators on, I still think that we got more to go. The next level down will be 5,000. If we start to see it sell off today and it comes down, the next time it breaks this level down here at 2618, the next time it tests this support level and it goes through, like if it was to come down and break this level right here, it's going. Comes down, break this level, the next level is 5,000. Next level after that is 4,900. Once we get down to around 4,900, then we can reassess and see what it looks like, the velocity of the down move at that point. So you look at it at the now I have the SPY up because this doesn't move overnight. Look at it. You can see that on the New York, on the New York session, which is this the stock market session, it hit right here and made a perfect stop, like at a wick right there and everything. That's it. So now the next level, let's see where we open the day. The SPY opened the day right around in here. If it comes down and takes this level out, the next level down will be here. Me personally, I want to have short delta on, or I'm thinking about buying an iron condor, right? I know that's crazy, but when you when you think you're gonna have big moves and you don't know which way the moves are gonna be, if I buy the iron condor, I'm gonna buy it in Meta. I want to buy it here because Meta is making big moves just like crazy, right? Um, If I do it, I may put the trade out in the community notes, so that way, if you guys want to see it, you'll be able to see it, the trade when I put it on. We got about 4 minutes coming into the bell. Uh, Now, if you're like long term investing, you ain't tripping over like what's going on right now. This is a great range to buy stuff. I mean, if you're gonna sit for years out, you may have to sit through some more turbulence. But if that's what you're into, I know I seen a lot of people talking about I'm out buying, I'm picking up deals. Yeah, hold on to them deals because you ain't gonna be singing that tune in the next few weeks. I still think we got downward action to go. I'm willing to bet on it. I am. So I would keep I'm gonna keep short delta because I still think we're going down. Um, I wanted to one other thing before the opening bell. I'm getting ready to tune out and get ready. I'm gonna show you Bitcoin. There's something brewing in Bitcoin. All this time, Bitcoin has not acted as it hasn't acted uh as a hedge or a safe haven or anything like that. It hadn't been. But if we looking at Bitcoin right here, right? This is the spot price. You looking at Bitcoin right here. Look at this range. Now these are weekly candlesticks. You can see this is trading in a range. Generally, it's a couple things. It could break out to the bottom, right? And maybe come right here and hold. I don't think it'll do that. It's possible. I honestly think Bitcoin is going to break out of this range at some point. These are weekly candlesticks. It could stay within here for, I don't know, 6 months, a year. But when it comes out of this range, oh man, whatever it decides to do, it's going to be nasty. If it breaks down, it's going to be nasty. Because if it gets down below here, below this, what is this, 39.2, it could run all the way down to 32,000. I don't think it'll do that. I could see it holding right around in this range, right around 46. But ultimately, I think it breaks out of here and goes ham. So that's that. That's my little Bitcoin talk. Not at not advising you to buy or sell, just giving my analysis. And with that, guys, I'm gonna be out of here. I'm about to get ready for this open the bell. So I can I'm gonna do some trading today. I may come back later on in the day and talk about what the market did, especially if we get a big move. And with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.